as I bash my camera against the van. Welcome back, guys. The van build continues.
Yep, today we are working on getting our shower started.
I could use a shower right about now.
I could too. We've actually already been working out here for a bit this morning, so we're going to catch up on what we've already done on the shower. But it is another hot one, and it's just getting hotter every day, it feels like. So
it's kind of motivation to get stuff done, but unfortunately it does slow things down. We're sweating out as much water as we're putting in, so it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, but anyway, let's get started on the shower because we are so excited to actually get a structure inside this van. All right, so this is where our shower is going to go. Can't you see it? Scrubbing, washing my hair. Whoops, that didn't work. Washing. Yep, right here, shower.
All right, so the first thing I did is I built a frame for our shower pan. So basically I measured out the dimensions of our shower pan, and the frame was put together using a Craig jig, making these beautiful, I cannot say enough about, I love pocket holes. I absolutely love pocket holes. And the Craig jig makes it super easy to do and super quick, and it makes this super secure. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So the way that we've designed our shower is we're not going to do a huge bulky frame. We're actually going to pocket hole everything into our framework that's pre-existing on the walls. It's one of the reasons why we framed the walls. And the base that we set our shower pan is also going to serve as part of that frame. That is going to be bolted to the floor or screwed to the floor of the van. All right, guys, so ta-da! This is our very first wall inside of our van, and I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't be happier. This was actually really rough to put in. So our back portion of our shower is a 2-inch thick piece of Baltic birch.
Half inch.
Half inch, that's right, we used half inch. It's not 2 inches. 2 inches would be impossible, I think. That'd be a poor choice. So we pocket holed around the entire area here. So we're gonna take another half-inch piece for our ceiling and our two walls, and it's all gonna pocket screw in together and be nice and secure. First, we're gonna put in what this whole thing is for anyway, which is our shower pan, which is also where our Nature's Head toilet's gonna sit.
Nice and flush. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is put our base for our shower pan down here on the floor. Jed already pre-made the base. He used some 1x4 boards and pocket holed them together to be a perfect rectangle that the shower pan perfect rectangle that the shower pan will sit into. And to secure the base to the floor, we're actually going to use some little L brackets here, these guys, and secure it to the floor, and also screw the base into our wall that we've already installed, so everything will be eventually all linked together and hopefully shower worthy.
It's all about that base. It's always about that base.
The base, yeah. All right, guys, so this is our template that we made for the sides of our shower walls. We are tracing this out onto our half-inch plywood that we're going to use for the sides, and Jed is cutting it out. You can probably hear him cutting it right now. So hopefully once we get them both done and cut, they are going to fit in there perfectly.
Got our walls up in our wet bath. In order to do this, we secured the walls into the frame of the frame for the shower pan. We also created pocket holes on the rear of our wet bath wall and screwed them into the walls on the side. Next up is going to be the ceiling for the wet bath, and it's going to kind of come in a slant, and it's going to be pocket holed into the back and to the sides as well, and into the 2x2s above.
This is the ceiling for our shower, so we've got it all cut out. We've drilled in cut out a hole for our puck light here, so now we're just going to test it, make sure it fits really well up here in the shower. And it looks like it's going to fit really well. So just a friendly reminder to make sure that you're going to do any wiring that will have to run behind the shower before you install it. We've put up wiring here for our puck light. Oh, it might be stuck. So we have this here ready to go down for our puck light, and we've also wired our fantastic fan up front behind here, and then our 2 electrical sockets that we're going to have up front, one USB and then one 120 volt socket.
All right, so we've got our ceiling in, we've screwed it to our framing up in the ceiling and pocket hold the sides together, and she is pretty daggone solid. We did caulk the seams inside of the shower as I bash my camera against the van. So we cut our hole in for our drain for our shower pan.
I need another hand.
And we are about to put up our FRP.
We have actually already pre-cut our FRP. It's approximately the size that needs to go in the back of it. We're probably going to have to shave off some here and there because we've caulked and everything since we measured these out. But they're pretty much the size they need to go in there. One thing we were looking at ways to cut this. People say you can cut it with a circular saw or a jigsaw, and we've seen a lot of people buy electric shears to cut it. But we just used tin snips. These actually worked really well. They cut it really well. We already had them. We saved ourselves $50 by just using these. Jed's hands might be a little tired, but other than that, they worked great. This stuff is a bitch. Oh my God.
It's a family channel. It's really not. I mean,
the FRP adhesive on this FRP is awful. It is so awful. I don't like it.
Like a lot of things on the van, this is yet another thing that we've never done before. So I had to put bracing in because it kind of came off on the sides. You know, the thing with the adhesive, if you look up the manufacturer's instructions, all of them sit there and say the common cause for failure in these walls are due to the fact that people either put too much adhesive on or not enough.
Enough adhesive, so.
And that's why you're supposed to get the trowel that they recommend, which helps with the thickness. But yeah, we decided to brace it until this stuff sets. So the FRP may take a little bit longer than we expected. A lot longer than we expected. Okay, so we got all of our FRP in. It was kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, sorry we didn't show you actually putting it up here on the walls, but it is definitely a 2-person job, and we just forgot to film
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely a 2-person job, kind of tight quarters, so couldn't even set the camera up on a tripod really, but it went in fairly well. It's one of those things that now that I've done it once, I could probably do it better, or more efficient, I guess.
Guess we're going to have to just build a second van.
Not anytime soon. Oh my gosh.
No time.
So Sandy's putting the caulking on. Another thing we would have done differently, if you look up, here's our hole. That wasn't there before. I actually had to go in with a knife and go in and cut it. It was kind of a huge pain, but we did it. Notice we haven't put in our, our actual fixtures and our shower fixture. That we're actually going to cover in our plumbing video, which is going to...
Yeah, and we have a Nautilus shower door coming too.
Oh, we do have a Nautilus shower door.
There will be a second video about the shower.
So, all right, guys. I hope this was useful, and I hope you enjoyed it, because we
don't want to do it again anytime soon.
No. If you have any questions thus far about our build, feel free to pop it below, and we'll try to answer it to the best of our ability. But I think that's going to do it for this video. And until next time,
stay wonderful, guys.
Stay wonderful.
Call it a day.